Attempts the rap mogul made from behind bars to influence everyone from potential jury to alleged victims.
Think I wasn't gonna get at you from the inside?
Guess what? There's a new shocking update on Diddy's controversial case. Just recently, a leaked phone call conversation between him and the hip-hop legend Jay-Z surfaced, and the details of this call might change everything we thought we knew about this case. It turns out that there may be a heavy conspiracy going on in the entertainment industry that is much bigger than we could have ever imagined. How did Diddy manage to reach Jay-Z from prison? What are the details of their conversation? And most importantly, what does this mean for this already complicated case? It seems like Diddy's extremely controversial case isn't ending anytime soon, especially after this new update that might change the entire dynamics of the case. We just found out about some fresh evidence that exposes some deep and dark secrets about this case that have been kept hidden from the onset of this saga. Well, it seems these shocking secrets may have been leaked by Diddy himself, but how? And what's the latest update on Diddy's case? Communication from prison. And as you already know, Sean Combs, popularly known as Diddy, is currently being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York, after he was arrested and indicted back in September 2024 on multiple charges, including racketeering and various intimacy-related offenses. Now, although Diddy has consistently denied these allegations by pleading not guilty to all the charges, reports have it that Diddy's case is far from over and that something very shocking and scandalous is actually going on at the detention center where he's currently being held. You see, being held in a detention center comes with certain rules, especially regarding communication. Inmates have monitored telephone communication limited to immediate family members, and the frequency and duration of these calls may be restricted. Also, the warden may require such communication to be in English or translated by an approved interpreter to avoid the inmate communicating with witnesses and tampering with evidence. Well, some reports have it that Diddy has been breaking prison rules by contacting people who are not on his authorized contact list, and this includes potential witnesses and fellow celebrities like Jay-Z, who have been tied in one way or another to his case. But how did rap mogul Jay-Z get involved in this controversy? Well, an amended lawsuit filed in the federal court alleged that both Jay-Z and Diddy committed a terrible crime together during a party way back in 2000. However, Jay-Z has vehemently denied the allegations on social media and even lambasted the lawsuit, calling it a blackmail attempt that was orchestrated by the plaintiff's lawyer. His legal team criticized the plaintiff's attorney, Tony Busby, accusing him of attempting to extort exorbitant sums through the false claims. They have also requested for the victim to reveal her identity. As these suits have initially been filed by anonymous plaintiffs, a judge has determined that the plaintiff in this suit can proceed without having to reveal her identity. In a statement posted by his label Resignation, Jay-Z said he was heartbroken for his family and for having to explain the nature of the allegations to his and Beyoncé's oldest daughter, Blue Ivy. He said, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whoever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case." This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. Despite the serious nature of these allegations, Jay-Z has continued his public appearances and has refused to make any other statements on the matter, especially on the numerous charges filed against his colleague, Diddy. Well, it seems that this entire time Jay-Z may have been in constant communication with Diddy despite not being allowed to. Although some sources claim that Diddy found a way to reach Jay-Z, the main question would be, why did Diddy need to speak to the outside world so badly, and how is he able to communicate with them? You see, prosecutors are claiming that Diddy has been using unauthorized methods to contact potential witnesses, as well as influence public opinion, and these are actions that could possibly undermine the integrity of the judicial process. So this prompted them to begin a review of his call records. Upon reviewing his records, prosecutors alleged that they discovered that Diddy may have instructed his family to contact potential witnesses in his case. As a matter of fact, they claim that Diddy has completely transformed his cell into a command center, using fellow inmates as messengers and exploiting communication loopholes. According to some court documents filed by federal prosecutors, Diddy may have been using the phone accounts of at least 8 other inmates to make calls, a practice that is prohibited by the Bureau of Prisons. Why, you may ask? Well, it seems this method allegedly allows him to communicate with individuals not on his approved contact list while evading official monitoring. Prosecutors also claim that to gain access as well as maintain access to these phone accounts, Diddy made some suspicious payments to other inmates through payment processing apps and commissary account deposits. It gets worse. Diddy is also accused of orchestrating three-way calls and utilizing unauthorized third-party communication systems to send messages to numerous individuals, including those he is restricted from contacting. Now, although the contents of most of these calls remain largely unknown, some evidence suggests that he uses these calls to send instructions to his family, asking them to carry out some duties that could potentially influence the outcome of his case. These actions are seen as deliberate attempts to circumvent Bureau of Prisons regulations that are designed to monitor inmate communications and prevent witness tampering. The prosecutors say his actions are tagged deliberate because he's well aware of the rules and regulations of the detention center. According to the court documents, the prosecutors claimed the defendant knows this is against the Bureau of Prisons regulations. At the outset of each telephone call, the inmate is prompted to enter his porting authorization code number, after which an automated recording announces sharing of code numbers is against the Bureau of Prisons policy and is subject to disciplinary action. In a 30-page document from the United States Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York in Manhattan, the prosecutors criticized Diddy's actions, stating that the defendant has, among other things, orchestrated social media campaigns that are aimed at tainting the jury pool, made efforts to publicly leak materials he views as helpful to his case, and contacted witnesses through third parties. The document further suggested that since Diddy was detained, he has continued to evade law enforcement monitoring, which further attacks the integrity of the proceedings. But here's the part that has really got prosecutors riled up. It seems that in these phone calls, which were allegedly recorded from within the prison walls, an extremely sophisticated system of communication that prosecutors argue goes far beyond the typical inmate interactions is revealed. Apparently, Diddy allegedly uses coded phrases like pigs, road trips, and worm food to communicate with individuals outside, creating a complex code that hampers authorities' ability to fully understand his communications. Suspicious, right? What could these codes mean? Well, we're not 100% sure, but some sources claim that pigs could refer to law enforcement, while road trips could possibly be a euphemism for legal repercussions. But the most chilling and complex code is the term worm food, which some sources speculate might represent compromising evidence Diddy holds over others. Could this be true? Is this what Diddy is possibly trying to say? It doesn't end there. The complaint submitted to the court also makes reference to some alleged notes from Diddy's cell that were discovered during a jail search. The authorities are claiming that there was a strong inference that Diddy may have paid off an unidentified witness who had previously made a statement on Instagram. After taking a look at this evidence, the federal prosecutors are arguing that Diddy poses a very serious risk of danger and obstruction to his criminal case, and hence he should be kept under close monitoring till the case is over. Now, in case you didn't know, Diddy and his lawyers filed several motions in an attempt to free the rapper from prison. Some of these bail packages even had bail bonds of up to $50 million. However, the judges have denied all the bail bonds. Why, you might ask? Well, from all indications, it may be that the judge and prosecutors are worried that Diddy could be a flight risk. They probably also believe that if he's left to roam freely, it's possible he just might ruin this case for them. Who knows? Judge Subramanian, who presided over Diddy's case, issued the gag order back in November, at the same time when the rapper's defense team submitted a plea for his release from custody. The team cited fresh evidence refuting the prosecution's allegations against Diddy, which were ignored. Despite these claims by the prosecutors, the rapper's lawyers are claiming that with Diddy being at the Metropolitan Detention Center, it has become more and more difficult for them to prepare for the court hearing, which has been scheduled for March 17, 2025, citing the constant lockdowns and sweeps as the reason behind them being unable to meet their client. They are also claiming that it would be virtually impossible for the rapper to review the incredible volume of evidence for the case under these conditions, which would ultimately mean always poor preparation. His lawyers said, even assuming Mr. Combs obtains a laptop and counsel is able to share the critical discovery with him and visit him at the detention center every day, uninterrupted, it will be impossible for Mr. Combs to review this incredible volume of evidence under the present conditions. Is this all a ploy to get Diddy out as soon as possible? We might have to wait to find out. In the meantime, there are several other suspicious factors surrounding Diddy's saga, but most surprising and intriguing is the way his Hollywood friends and fellow celebrities have remained suspiciously quiet despite being tied by numerous pieces of evidence to this case, and this just adds more fuel to this fire. Are they also secretly communicating with him, and should we expect more leaked calls with other celebrities? Suspicious factors surrounding the case. Do you know what makes this case more peculiar? It's probably the fact that so many high-profile individuals, including actors, musicians, and even politicians, have been connected to Diddy and his alleged secret parties and freak-off sessions. Now, some of the names on this alleged list include Oprah Winfrey, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rihanna, Kevin Hart, Ashton Kutcher, Paris Hilton, Howard Stern, Russell Brand, Mariah Carey, Jennifer Lopez, Russell Simmons, Usher, Megan Fox, and Ellen DeGeneres. Of course, there is no concrete evidence or confirmations that these people were indeed part of Diddy's illegal activities, but their continued silence on the matter, as well as the way they constantly avoid questions about the issue, fuels the speculations, doesn't it? To make matters worse, as the alleged list continues to go viral, some of the individuals on the list, like Usher and Pink, allegedly deleted their social media posts, which could raise further suspicion and fuel the controversy. Of course, Usher, who once stayed with Diddy, denied any involvement in the illegal activities, saying that his ex account got hacked, and that's why all his past posts disappeared. However, this coincidentally happened when some old statements in which sources claim that Usher talked about witnessing wild things when he stayed with Diddy resurfaced. Apart from Usher and Pink, Megan Fox, who is also linked to the allegations, also deleted all her posts on Instagram and X, triggering further speculation on how she's linked to Diddy. Another speculation arose when Elon Musk fueled a conspiracy theory surrounding television host Ellen DeGeneres' decision to leave the United States. A resurfaced 2016 tweet where Ellen wished Diddy a happy birthday sparked the speculation. An ex-user shared a screenshot of her post, commenting, "It makes sense why she fled the country after the election." Elon Musk then reshared it, adding the eyebrow-raised emoji, and this move further fueled the speculations and conspiracy theories. Aside from the numerous high-profile individuals connected to the case, which leaves many wondering about what really goes on in the entertainment industry at large, another suspicious aspect of this case is the mysterious resignation of the district attorney handling Diddy's case. Now, this factor adds another layer of complexity to this saga and raises questions about potential external pressures as well as the case's integrity. Damian Williams, the United States attorney representing the Southern District of New York, worked on several high-profile cases throughout his career. However, the most recent and perhaps most notable is Diddy's case. Williams was known to be super aggressive when it came to prosecuting Diddy and the charges levied against him. However, surprisingly, he announced his resignation in late November, and this left many worried and concerned about the implications for this sensitive case. Williams issued a statement following his resignation announcement saying, "Today is a bittersweet day for me. It is bitter in the sense that I am leaving my dream job, leaving an institution I love that is filled with the finest public servants in the world. It is sweet in that I am confident I am leaving at a time when the office is functioning at an incredibly high level. Some legal experts are speculating that there might be a chance that Diddy's alleged witness intimidation tactics, which prosecutors have previously mentioned, could have played a role in his resignation. They are also worried that this tactic sets a dangerous precedent and undermines the United States' justice system's ability to hold powerful individuals accountable. Now, while Williams himself has not confirmed or denied the rumors, many can't help but wonder why he would choose to leave the case at an extremely sensitive period. Another thing that has got many riled up is Diddy's continued use of his social media platforms. Despite his legal counsel's advice, Diddy has continued posting on social media. He shocked the internet when he broke his silence on Instagram some weeks after he was arrested. The upload was a set of pictures of his adorable daughter and youngest child, Love, whom he shares with Dana Tran. Diddy's account posted a slideshow of photos for her birthday, including pictures from a photo shoot of her eating cake and hanging with her dad in the ocean. He shared the photos with the caption, "Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, baby love. Happy birthday to you. Daddy loves you." Although comments under the Instagram post were turned off, the media immediately went into a frenzy. The post elicited mixed reactions from people, with some saying that the post was very cute and innocent, while others tagged it as a flimsy public relations stunt to humanize him and rebuild his already tainted reputation. These posts also backfired when prosecutors began arguing that the post only demonstrates his inability to take his legal situation seriously. Diddy celebrated his own birthday on November 4, 2024 in prison, and his children called to wish him well on the occasion. 6 of the rapper's children gathered around a cake and sang happy birthday for their father, a reel of which was shared by Diddy's son Justin on Instagram with the caption, "Happy birthday, Pops, we love you." Additionally, the rapper's oldest daughter, Chance Combs, FaceTimed her father wishing him well on the occasion of his birthday. As expected, netizens immediately took to the comment section of Justin's post to express their reactions. One user said, "This is actually sad. Sad for the kids, not for him." Others were quick to point out how his children are still attached to him despite the accusations against him, while some commented on how the rapper must be sad celebrating his birthday away from his children. In the phone conversation that was recorded, Diddy responded to his children saying, "I love y'all, I can't wait to see y'all. I'm proud of y'all, especially the girls, all of y'all, but just for being strong. Thank you for being strong, Saturday." He went further to say, "Blanquita, thank you for being by my side and supporting me. I have the best family in the world. It's my birthday. I'm happy for you all for giving me this call. I'll see you in a couple of days." Now here's where it gets a bit tricky. Some of the prosecutors are claiming that prior to that day, Diddy had allegedly instructed his kids to make a video and share it on social media, making sure it could have an emotional effect on potential jury members in the case. Can you believe it? So according to them, the only reason why the cute exchange was recorded and posted on the net was to garner attention and sympathy from not just the general public, but from potential jury members too. They're also alleging that he also requested his relatives to craft certain narratives to sway public opinion. At the end of the day, the possible outcomes of Diddy's case could have far-reaching implications for both his personal legacy and the broader entertainment landscape. If the allegations against him are eventually substantiated, it could mark a significant fall from grace for one of hip-hop's most influential figures, but we know one thing for a fact. If Diddy goes down, he's definitely not going down alone. Do you think these alleged leaked calls from Diddy are real or AI generated? Tell us in the comment section below. Don't forget to click on the next video on your screen like this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Diddy's case.